Hey guys, this is Racing Games channel. Welcome to another random game Let's Play. Instead of being a stream this time, I'm gonna record it because unfortunately my internet is poo poo. Today we are playing GPX Road to the Infinity 4. I think the actual translation is Shinseiki GPX Cyber Formula Road to the Infinity 4. So this is a Japanese only game that got released. I don't know when. I don't know when it came out. I don't really know what it is. I'm just gonna pretend.
I saw cars. I saw anime guys racing on the front cover. That's it.
I have no idea if the audio is gonna come through. It should. It should.
Oh yeah, I hear it.
Oh wow.
Anyway.
Anime footage. Amazing.
Oh man, this is getting me hyped up to race. Look at this shit.
Man, I wanna drive a car and
This looks
just
like
race
a
it.
similar animation studio to earlier Dragon Ball Z.
Evangelion.
Ah, that explains a lot.
I think it's the same animation studio.
It checks out. You can kind of tell with the shading.
Oh no, he
He's
died.
fucking dead.
He's on the floor
I can't
dead.
believe it. What was the horse?
A Pegasus for some reason. The Batmobile.
The problem is if this game does well, we're gonna stop watching WWE and we're gonna start watching the show.
This song, like this music is fucking pumping, man. I don't know what any of this means. Oh, fired.
Zero. I think we're fired, guys.
But don't call me, I've been cancelled.
Road to Infinity 4. Wow.
Oh, thank God it's in English. We'll do scenario,
Holy
free
fucking
Grand Prix,
tits.
free Grand Prix, free run. Let's go with scenario. I'm assuming that's gonna be the story mode.
Scenario.
Yes, this is definitely the story mode.
Choose your character.
Can't read any of that. Machine settings.
By the way,
What do
for
we
all of
got?
our LGBT brethren, happy Pride Month.
Let's see, Q tire, soft tire. Does that change the steering performance? It doesn't show. Oh my God, these have distances that they last. Oh no. Look at the top right where it says 38,000, 40,000 meter. That's your distance of how long it's gonna last. We'll go with manual transmission. Boost power, we'll go with 100. I don't know what.
You have boost power.
You have boost power!
Oh God, there's no.
You have
I thought they were
power.
gonna do. Well, I can't read any of that,
they're
so
not
I'm just
even
gonna
English.
skip it. I thought they were gonna do at least some.
Look at these
level.
handsome gentlemen.
Look
Oh
at
my
these handsome
God.
gentlemen, ready to race.
Time to
Qualify
qualify.
Okay.
Dear God.
Boosta!
I still have no idea how to control the vehicle. Is X accelerating? Yes, it is. Where's the E-brake? Oh God, I'm in manual. I forgot about that.
Wait, are
Look
you
how
using
fast
a...
you're going? Holy shit!
Yeah.
Okay.
What is this, speed racer?
I'm clearly inspired by it.
I don't know how well two front wheels turning would turn.
Oh, you did it.
I got last.
Damn.
So I guess I'm qualifying in last place like normal. It's just like Gran Turismo. Of course you start in last.
Yeah, it's nothing changes.
Okay. The problem is it's hard to kind of steer the vehicle because it has really... It's really heavy. Oh, I just realized. You see where it says C, A, and R? I'm assuming that's your different drive modes. So you might have one for steering, one for extreme speed, which is probably aero mode, which is what they keep talking about.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Steering's a little twitchy. If I say manual transmission does not mean to shift for me, you fucker. Oh my god. Okay,
Whoa.
so you have race mode, probably cornering mode, and aero mode, because this now drifts around corners.
It is.
Jesus.
I think
This
that was
game
all
is starting
that.
really difficult.
This is a fast
God.
fucking game. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Also,
You're actually
are you
catching
playing
up
on
to
a
them
keyboard?
slowly.
No, I'm
Sounds
playing
like
on a controller.
F-Zero.
It just feels
got-
like I'm playing on keyboard.
You got boost energy. So
You got boost power!
I just realized this racing game starts with 8 laps, dude. Holy shit.
when you hit
Holy
that
cow,
back
fast
straight
you going?
boost, baby.
Still have
Boost
no
button.
idea how to actually activate.
You activated it before.
I don't know how I did.
Maybe one of the triggers.
Oh god, that changed the racing mode. Now I'm in aero mode, which I can't steer. Okay. Okay, yeah. So this is aero mode, this is circuit mode. Circuit mode gives me better grip, aero mode gives me better acceleration.
All right.
So how do I get into R mode? I can't get into R mode. I'm assuming that maybe because I need to... It may not be available at the moment. Alright, I see how this works. So on the straightaways, I'm going to want to switch to aero mode to get higher speed. And then when we go around corners, I'm going to swap to circuit mode to get better steering. That's cool. That's weird, though. That's not something I'm used to. Stop shifting for me, fucker.
We also need to find the boost button.
The problem is that's the R mode.
You have boost power!
The R mode is clearly that mode. I just don't remember how to... Nope, that just put me back in arrow. There we go.
There we go.
Alright, I see how this works.
Oh, it's only limited. Okay.
Yeah, it's limited to about 10 seconds of use, which isn't bad.
And you have boost fuel.
Which
Yeah,
you
you
could
got
probably
boost
get
Means
from
fuel.
fitting.
that if... Yep.
You got plenty of it.
So, I feel like if we get to the longer courses with multiple straightaways, we're going to end up having to pit to refuel our boost. Otherwise, we're going to start falling behind.
Also, holy fucking lead, Sonic.
Oh yeah, you're winning.
As soon as I figured out how
And
this...
see, this is what happens when you
I don't
have
think you
really
lap
good
them.
intuition for gaming. You can figure shit out really quick, even without, like, any sort of instruction.
It's still a little twitchy. Like, you can see I'm using very light steering, and you can see the wheels turn quite a lot. There we go.
Cool.
Also, I can understand the
Ow.
2 pairs of front wheels, because if you were to think about the physics, having 1 pair of front wheels with all the downforce needed to keep this car going, that would absolutely just shred the fuck out of the tires.
Still trying to get the hang of it. It's still kind of weird.
Like, your fucking, like, wheels themselves, like the rims, those would just
There we go.
collapse from the stress.
Yeah. I mean, even the Bugatti Veyron, which only goes to like 408 kilometers an hour, that still needed specialized tires.
I wonder if it actually needed specialized tires, or they just tell their buyers that so they can scam them harder.
Look how you did it.
That wasn't too bad. By 12 seconds, Jesus. I really do have plot armor. Oh my god.
You got the anime plot armor.
Oh my god, I just realized. This is a 10 race tournament!
Oh jeez.
We go from... Hey guys, here's the entry mode. Fucking 40 minutes. Damn it. Let's get copyright, baby.
Woohoo! Copyright.
Wonder if I could just put out the qualified set.
Barbecue chicken, like, just goes really well with everything.
Why did they put me in first gear?
They put you in first gear because you were in first.
Do you know what's missing from this game?
Oh.
What?
I hate Stan.
The fucking announcer from...
What the fuck? What?
Huh?
The game could just play for me. Okay, that's weird.
Retire.
Yeah, I'm just gonna skip
Retire.
the qualifying. If it's gonna be 8 laps each for 10 races, fuck no. This is gonna be a long fucking episode. Oh, no, sorry, it's 6 now.
I guess it varies with each track.
Yeah, but this is not a short-looking track.
You're going to be staying in circuit mode for the most of it until you come back around the main stretch.
Yeah. Damn it! When I'm using a manual transmission and the car keeps shifting for me. This is what happens at 2049, right? We get manual transmissions that tell you to go fuck yourself.
I mean,
2001: A Space Odyssey, the transmission.
I mean, at this point, manual transmissions are so bloody rare on the road.
They're only rare because people are lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's it. Another part of it, cars would still be fairly cheap, all things considered, if it wasn't for everyone constantly complaining like, oh, my car needs heated seats and needs luxury infotainment.
An automatic transmission. Oh, I need Apple CarPlay.
And fucking automatic windows and what fucking ever.
Like, no, you don't need those things because you're not supposed to be spending 90% of your life in your car.
I don't know. I think luxury cars had those features and they seem to be more reliable and cheaper anyway. I think it's just an excuse. It doesn't cost them anything. They just want to keep their margins up. That's why when they made the new tariffs for when Trump's tariffs are going effect for all the cars that weren't made in the United States, that they, instead of, keeping the prices the same, how dare you imply we get rid of our margins? No, we'll just fuck over the consumer instead.
Yep.
My god, this track is 2 minutes long, and I have to do 6 laps of this.
Stop!
Speed.
Oh my god.
Bonk.
This is like F1 on meth.
This is actually not bad. I was worried it was gonna be terrible, but no, this is actually pretty bad.
So you gotta remember, it's a Japanese-only game on PS2, which means usually their batting average in Japanese-only PS2 games versus like US and PAL games is their batting average is way higher.
True.
Also, you say F-Zero, and now looking at the car, it does kind of look like an F-Zero, not F-Zero, F1 car.
It does look like Formula 1. It gives me a heavy, like, Hydro Thunder vibes because of the boats that switch forms when you get boost.
True.
This isn't Formula 1, this is Formula Fuck.
Fuck as in shit, or fuck as in
If
fuck?
if this has an actual fucking anime adaptation, I want to watch that shit now.
The adaptation, bitch, this was probably based on an anime. This is probably an anime tie-in.
Yeah.
If this is an anime tie-in, like, I want to see the original fucking show. Like,
We saw it in the intro. That intro was probably part of the anime.
like, I want to watch it though, like the full thing.
Let's hope they have a subtitle. They probably do.
Yeah.
Subtitle seems to be more common than dub nowadays. Because I'm not the only one who thinks it's crazy that I prefer subtitle over dubs.
No, you're not the only one.
It makes me so happy you say that because I'm the same way.
Well, it's like you understand what they're saying, and honestly, they love to censor it in the United States for some reason. Like they
Yeah,
censor.
not only do they like to censor it, but you don't get the same inflection as like the original artist's intention.
Well, actually, they do censor a lot of stuff. Need I mention Brock's Jelly Donuts?
I don't know why they
those.
see. We don't talk about we don't talk about 4Kids because they were they actively hampered anime's growth in the United States. Like,
Dude,
yeah, people.
One Piece.
It's that for One Piece.
They butchered One Piece so much.
They butchered One Piece. They fucked up Sonic X real bad. Pokemon was the only one that made it out somewhat safe, and Jelly Donut's still a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we did get classic scenes like, I'll use my frying pan as a drying pan.
As a drying pan.
What was that one for?
Like for real, like Brock and Kaiba carried the fucking 4Kids era.
And Sonic,
Yeah.
because Sonic
He really
X,
did.
as much as I don't really like the 4Kids dub of Sonic X, it's still pretty good. Like,
Yeah.
it's better than the rest of the shit they had, which is not really
So
saying
true.
a lot. It's like it's like, man, I set somebody on fire. It's not as bad as setting someone on fire with napalm.
Oh yeah, and on the topic of anime being censored, let's talk about the original season of Bakugan.
Oh
In
god. The thing is, the
the
US
Japanese-
intro was fucking fantastic.
Yes.
Like, again, that's another show that did pretty well US-wise in terms of dub. However, I haven't seen the Japanese version, and I actually really haven't watched a lot of Bakugan in general.
Yeah, I used to be really big into Bakugan.
Oh!
and
That's what
in
boost
the
power
Japanese
is.
version,
Boost power is the fuel. I bet the vehicle's lighter.
Yeah, if you don't have as much fuel, you're probably lighter. Oh shit, and it probably means that you corner better and you have better steering response. Oh shit.
yeah, imagine if they took liquid inertia
strap
into
in?
account for this game.
Like, that's the crazy thing is, this is a Japanese-only game, so they may have, Japanese exclusive games on PS2 are
Go
some
hard.
of the craziest shit, yeah.
They go hard because the budgets back then were super tiny, and the thing is, the PS2 wasn't exactly easy to work on, yet the budgets of games back then were so minimal that you could make a lot of really crazy shit and get away with it. No, this game actually drives pretty good. Like, all things considered, would I call it like a Gran Turismo competitor or an F1 competitor? Probably not. Is it fun though? Yeah, I'd put it in the same realm of something like the WRC games. Like, it's not like the craziest high quality game you've played, but it's not bad at all. It's definitely not better than the fucking game I've been speedrunning on my channel. You guys better watch that cruising speedrun. That shit was hilarious. I gotta do... Oh yeah, by the way, Faye, I lost my world record in Test Drive Overdrive, so I guess we're playing that again.
Boy,
Dang,
threatening
do
me
you
with
know
a
who beat
good
you
time.
there?
Hmm?
I said, do you know who beat you?
Some random guy who's never done a speedrun before.
That's usually how it is.
And I still gotta go back and do Hot Pursuit too. I just don't want to because the amount of RNG genuinely is driving me insane. Like, if I take the record
honestly,
back, I probably
like,
won't have to worry about it ever again, but Jesus, it is not a fun experience.
When speedruns get down to requiring RNG for any sort of improvement, like, that's when it's just time to pull the fucking plug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because at that point, it's no longer even about testing, like, who's the better player of the game.
Problem is RNG is one of the most common things in speedrunning. Because when you're pushing the games to the limits, sometimes exploits don't exactly work the way you intend them to. This corner sucks, man.
Because it tightens.
It tightens after a straightaway, like...
I like the portraits that show up when something
Like,
cool
one
happens.
One wheel hits the grass.
Yeah.
That's how most F1 drivers react.
Well, yeah, that is a fair point.
Like, this car sounds better than real F1 vehicles.
Brazil!
Whoa. Guys, we're in Brazil.
Why is there a
Believe
Brazilian
it.
flag? This track must
Could
be
this
in Brazil.
Brazil?
It must. Fuck. I fucked that up. You are going to Brazil!
Careful, Sonic. No fishtailing here. They'll get mad.
The best part is they don't get the context. Yeah, Manuel Maldito. Sorry for swearing, but that shit's funny. That will forever be funny.
Sonic, don't let them know you're playing in manual mode.
Oh shit, I am playing in manual. Oh fuck, the Brazilians are coming to get me.
They're
coming to get me.
Done.
I'm done, man. I'm going to Brazil. I'm gonna be thrown in the
I
river.
know, this is the last video. This is the last video. He's going to Brazil.
He's cooked.
Yeah, what I was trying to say about Bakugan before I lost my train of thought, in the dub version, Shun's mom just goes into surgery and we never hear about her again. In the Japanese version, though, she straight up dies, flatline and everything.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, I can understand why that would be taken out.
Yeah.
Like,
The Bakugan anime used to be a fair bit darker in Japan before they censored a lot of shit for America.
like, I can understand some censorship, but there are some things that just took it way
Watch
too
out,
far.
Kaiba. We're gonna point our fingers at you. You gotta come with
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, I love that part. That is so goofy.
Be careful, Yugi. Every life point you lose will mean the dark energy disc will get closer to sending you to the Shadow Realm.
Dark energy disc.
The best part is the Shadow Realm is just hilarious. I'm assuming he was gonna kill him when it goes down to 0, but you know.
It's a giant fucking saw blade that will chop your fucking legs off when your life points reach 0.
Ew. But Shadow Realm though is funny.
Also, when your life points hit 0, the dark energy box will blow open the glass beneath your feet and drop you directly into the Shadow Realm.
I'm assuming it was a lot more grim in the other version.
It was literally a bomb that was going to destroy the glass beneath them and let them fall to their death in like a 20-story mall.
Jesus Christ, this is
Damn.
race 2, dude, and or race 3, and this is a 13-minute race. My God.
Oh my god, you
This
did
is so long. Oh my God, that was race 2. Dear Lord, help me.
Wow, he seems to be doing really good.
Oh, scenario clear. Oh, thank fuck.
One.
Oh, thank fuck. What memory card's installed?
What memory card's installed? I have to install a new memory card.
Man, I wish I knew about hard drives back in the day. I would have put a hard drive in my PS2. Would have been a lot cheaper.
That's what I did with my Wii.
Oh my god, I just realized these 5 rounds are just the There's 10 races in the championship, and each scenario is 2 races of the championship.
Oh man.
Oh!
I've been here for a while.
Whoa, okay.
Whoa.
These are probably different
Wait.
arcs.
Oh, there's different arcs too.
I don't know what this is, but we'll click it.
Scenario.
I love how the boost is in 0 instead of O. Like, look at Spyro boost.
Yeah.
Those are zeros. You can't trick me. Jesus, not again!
Oh my god.
Fuck!
Doing this again.
Oh, fuck me, we're going back to
get ready
Brazil.
for another 13 minutes of this.
I'm gonna do the
Dude,
qualifying
different.
just so I can get a feel for the vehicle.
So is this a translated version, or is this actually the game?
This is the actual game.
Huh.
I
mean,
wish there was a
hard-
translated version, but unfortunately, with a lot of very popular, a lot with the more obscure Japanese
This
games,
is
you never
an
get them.
interesting looking car.
Because honestly, this game looks interesting enough. I might pull the hard drive out of my PS2 to load this game onto it. Once I'm done with Devil May Cry 3.
After legally purchasing the game and ripping it, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. That.
100% legal.
that.
Totally
Jesus
legal.
Christ, this thing is
Definitely,
way quick. Look at
definitely.
circuit mode. We're going 540 kilometers an hour. The other one was stuck at like 490. This thing's insane.
Also, I like the music. Damn.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, this thing is so hard to control.
It's probably the high-speed, no-handling vehicle.
Holy shit!
Whoa.
That was 700 plus.
Nothing like feeling your liver turn to fucking pancake.
Nothing
worse.
like feeling your liver turn to dust.
Are we talking about alcoholism or driving quickly here?
I mean, when you
Yes.
drive
Both.
at high speeds, your organs literally get pushed into the back of your body.
Whatever, it's worth it.
Like, even
what-
F1 drivers
so what
going
you're
at
saying
like
is
300.
We are walking bags of organs.
Even
Second
F1
boost
drivers.
countdown.
Not only that, but we're made of water.
Yeah.
Oh,
F1
I see what's
drivers need
happening. I'm
special
losing
training
in the
to-
championship and I gotta win the race. We'll get contact. Don't worry, guys. We'll get contacts for this race in like 3 weeks after we watched like 45 episodes of the original anime.
Yes, exactly. Some of these cars look fucking wild.
Did that one just with jelly? Did you just see that, Sonic?
It did wiggle a little
Right?
bit, yeah.
It just wiggled its booty cheeks at you.
574 kilometers
Yeah,
an
look.
hour on circuit.
What?
Oh my god, it's like a motorcycle. They're steering it like a
That's
motorcycle.
creepy.
They're probably inside the vehicle and they lean it.
That is insane, dude. Like,
Nike 1
That's
perhaps?
terrifying.
My god, this car is so insane. Doesn't help that the brakes are kind of not there.
don't stop the music tonight.
Great, now that's stuck in my head. Thank you, Faye.
You're welcome.
You say that, I think this show's probably older than Eurobeat.
Eurobeat existed in like the 60s. What the fuck are you talking about?
I thought Eurobeat started in like the early 90s. When
Did
Euro
it?
Disco, yeah, like Euro Disco was the very first form of Eurobeat. That's where Eurobeat's name comes from. It's from Euro Disco.
God, everyone's boosting.
Whatever.
However, there probably are older forms of it that do exist that it takes survive from. The problem is with music is it takes inspiration from so many things that it becomes like a homogenous thing. My God!
Much like gender.
Oh my God!
And that's where this conversation ends.
I like that pink car's design a lot. How fast can we go? 691.
691. Okay. Pretty
Wait,
fast.
does that countdown mean that you can chain boost this car?
Possibly. I'm not exactly sure what it... The problem is I feel like we do need anime context to understand how this vehicle works.
Yeah.
So each vehicle will probably have like its own gimmick or something.
Probably.
Interesting.
You're doing good so far.
So fast. The funny thing is though, like, these tracks, like, these tracks are like the length of Le Mans.
Well, of course, if you're going 400 miles an hour, then you probably do need a bigger track. Weirdly, the speeds in this game feel... Like, this feels more realistic. Like, this feels more possible than, like, the F-Zero GP, which goes, like, 1,400 kilometers an hour.
Yeah.
But it also feels like it's 300 years in the future. I think it actually is, like, 300 or 400 years in the future.
So, on the other end of the spectrum, I don't want Nintendo to make another F-Zero game.
Because they're going to make it $80 and suck.
They're gonna slow everything down for new players.
The point of F-Zero.
I'm sorry, if you're playing if you're playing F-Zero and you need it slow, then stop being a pussy.
Honestly, if you want to get into F-Zero, you should start with the earlier titles. Because...
Which they sell on the Switch. Isn't F-Zero 99 a thing?
Yeah.
One person argued to me that that's a brand new racing game. Like a brand new F-Zero game. They're like, oh yeah, we got a brand new F-Zero game, F-Zero 99. I'm like, you adding a feature to a game that's 30 years old does not automatically make it a new game. That's like if I added... That's like if I changed... That's like if I changed... That's like if I changed the color of the pieces in chess, it's now a brand new game of chess. It's a brand new game. Never existed before. Can I hold? Come on, hold an angle, hold an angle.
Oh, by the way, apparently Konami has tweaked and altered Yu-Gi-Oh! Rulings recently.
Oh no, what did they do?
And keep in mind, what I mean is not like, oh, cards that are banned or not. No, like, rulings, like, the rules.
In what terms? Because that's very vague.
I didn't look further into it, but apparently they started changing some shit, and people are unhappy.
Why? Because it prevents people from chaining cards for 17 minutes while you want to hang yourself? Like, what the fuck did they think was going to happen? I'm sorry, but XYZ combo sets and, like, pendulum sets have killed all interest from Yu-Gi-Oh! For me, because it's so fucking annoying. There's no way to just play GX era cards, or GX and 5D era cards on, you know, on their own merits.
Like, XCs, I don't mind too much. Link is where the big problem comes in for me. Link is just way too fucking easy to abuse.
That was a snazzy-ass drift.
And like you've seen how easy Link is to abuse with my insect deck.
And that's not even a meta deck.
No, it's not. And you've seen how fucking disgusting that is.
It's infuriating.
Yeah, it's literally just, hey, guaranteed boss monster on literally any of my monster cards.
I miss old GX era of Yu-Gi-Oh! I feel like it felt more...
It was smarter. It was smarter. Back in that era, you needed to learn how to structure your deck. You needed to know how to set any cards that may or may not be useful given the circumstances, and you needed to make sure you had outs in case the enemy had something to counter your main deck's goal. Things were slower, you had time to react to things.
It was just more fun. Like, some of the newer deck type archetypes, I like them, it's just that, ugh.
The game as a whole is just kind of ruined.
And Pokemon was like that too, but they had to basically save their own card game doing that.
Yeah. Like, the best part is, like, Pokemon ended up actually going back and just stripping the entire card game.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Get in. You did it.
Go, 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 go.
Move.
Go, go,
Oh.
nice! I kept position.
This racing game is actually really fucking hype, though. Like, I kind of want to go and get something to drink, but I also don't want to get up because I'm watching this. And I'm actually having a good fucking time.
You should show up in the recordings more because it's more fun. It's more fun to have more people in the voice chats to bounce ideas off, as long as people aren't just randomly chatting about other stuff while I'm speedrunning, because it gets really distracting.
Nah.
Because Faye has a tendency to do that. It's like, oh, well, Sonic's speedrunning, so he's not really here.
He may not be focusing, but he can still hear you and get distracted.
Pretty much.
Like if I called you a salad.
I will pull this car over.
The game.
That's exactly.
Just pauses the game. Just like,
It's literally that is when, like, parent pulls the car over, hits the brake, looks back at their child in the back seat.
That wouldn't happen nowadays because children don't get. Now it's a. Is it abuse? It's called make a man. It's making men. Sometimes you gotta smack the responsibility in the mouth.
No,
oh my god.
This game is really fun. This game is like actually really fun to play. The physics take a little bit to get used to, but it's genuinely fun.
Yeah, I just decided, you know what? I'm gonna look up Japanese racing games for the PS2.
I was playing DDR like 20 minutes ago.
And this just kind of stuck out at me, and I was like, shit, we're doing this.
I'm sold.
Man, if only there was some sort of way we could go and, like, just look at a game and then take it home with us and try it out for, like, a weekend and decide if we want to actually buy a copy or not.
You know, you know what's funny? We're actually kind of getting back. We might actually get rental back with how expensive video games are.
How will that work, though? Because games are, like,
Maybe
only a
so.
very small portion of the game is on the card anymore.
On Switch they are. They unfortunately. Oh yeah, you wouldn't be able to do rental.
They
Also,
basically
they're converting a lot of Switch 2 games over to just being codes for you to buy them off the fucking online market.
Well, I'm not
Yeah.
surprised. Digital storefronts are better than physical storefronts for a lot of things.
Well, yeah, but like you have to go to the physical store, you buy it, what is
And then you
listed as
download
a
it.
physical copy, and then
Well, it's not
downloads
buying
the
it.
game.
That's the problem. It's not legally considered buying it because you don't own it. If it's a license, then you're renting it.
It's
Let me just say this:
Let's go!
if buying isn't owning,
Yay.
then
Then piracy isn't
then-
stealing.
yeah.
Because it's not. Because piracy... First of all, piracy's already in a gray zone as it is. Piracy's already in a gray zone because, well... Piracy in the way of downloading ROMs from websites isn't exactly illegal. They hate it. They fucking despise it. But
They'll
it's
sue your
not...
ass into the ground if you do, but
They can't sue you. They're not going to sue you because it's a waste of money. They'll sue the ROM distributing sites because that makes way more sense. And even
But
then,
even
they don't
then,
usually
like, it
sue them. They
doesn't
usually cease
matter.
and desist them, and if they don't, then they sue. Blah, blah, blah. I don't care. You are the new rookie. You're now the champion. I don't give a fuck because I
did
can't
it.
understand anything you're saying.
You won the race.
I can't
Now
read
win
your
these other
fucking... I
races.
can't read katakana. It's just scribbles to me.
No,
Scenario
speaking
clear.
in cursive.
If you think cursive is like kanji, then we're doomed as a society.
I was making a joke, but okay, yeah.
Well, I know there's a lot of kids that can't read cursive anymore, which is
Yeah.
scary.
Sad.
It's actually
They don't teach it.
wh-
They don't teach it anymore.
which is hilarious because how do you sign documents?
With your initials.
No, that's a thing in Canada.
Yeah.
With your initial. That's actually.
Because
Is this the credits?
Wait. Oh my god.
I think this
You
is the
did it.
credits.
You did it, Sonic!
yes,
You
this
beat
is the
game.
credits!
Congratulations!
I beat the game in 42 minutes. World record.
Hooray!
Nah, there's some Asian guy that
No,
did it faster.
that might have been the final race of the show, and that's why we're getting the credits. No, seriously, I think this is actually a credit sequence. I can't tell.
It's
Some
fun,
Lotus
though.
has hit me off the road. Lovely.
Yes, that was a credit sequence.
Oh, by the way, if I say something unrelated, it's because I'm playing Need for Speed Shift.
Probably all storylines. Alright. Machine select. Sugo, Team Ground, Phoenix Japan, Koi Nor, AGS, Missing Link, Union. Oh shit! We should have played this last year. Apparently, the show takes place in 2024.
Oh. That's interesting.
Man, we don't have these cars right now. This game is whoa.
Damn.
No, they gave up on burning fuel in favor of e-vehicles.
Yeah, that went well. It's going so well for them. It's not like the market's like actively crashing. That car looks sick as fuck.
Like, they've even made an electric Formula series, Formula E.
What are these stats? Was this the machine I was just piloting? We'll do... Alright, course select. What do we got? Central Manhattan, Campo Grande, which is, yes, in Brazil. Osberg, Post Bridge Airport. Tokyo. Oh, that looks cool. Tokyo Bay Coastal.
Stay on the fucking road.
It looks very similar to the. No, this is actually a different tier vehicle. Whoa!
Ooh.
The fuck is a zero counter? Also, this
Oh,
isn't just a
yeah.
free,
Yeah.
free making your own race type. This is apparently just a time trial. Oh, this car is fucking crazy. How fast is it gonna go? 700, 740. Oh, there are different camera views. Surprising, this one might actually be better. Can I beat the lap record is the $1,000,000 question. Probably not on this lap, but maybe next lap.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, this vehicle does not fuck around at all.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
How goes this race so far?
This is just me doing time trials and stuff because I thought it was gonna be a free race. This is the end game car for this team. Look at how fucking insane this thing is.
Yeah?
Damn.
Ah.
Ugh. Time attack. That wasn't time attack. That was free run. What the fuck is private area? Oh, garage. Oh my god, this game has a replay theater. I could save my replays from this from racing and actually watch them back. All right.
That's pretty sick.
Oh my god, built-in button configuration.
What is 0?
There was a 0 counter on the vehicle I was driving, but I still have 0 idea what the hell that means. So let's go find the fuck out. I got 15 of them now.
Maybe you activate it.
Oh, what the?
Or no.
Huh?
It's a times. It's like zone. Look at the timer. It's zone.
Trippy.
That is sick.
That is actually cool as shit.
Bless you.
Oh, I almost took lap. I want to try to take a Gleason circuit record before we end the video. Woo! Took a new lap record.
Nice.
Oh, it actually has left analog, right analog support for acceleration and brake. Huh.
Huh.
No, this game actually is pretty good. I might start playing this on the side.
No, this game fucks. Like, this is good.
And I think with that, I think we're gonna call it the end of the random game let's play. This has been Shinseiki GPX Cyber Formula. I recommend you guys give this game a spin. It's actually pretty good. If you guys like this kind of content, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next video.